Welcome, welcome. It's Dawn with For Grace Creations. Today we are going to be playing with our hot glue gun and some clear glue. The clear. We're going to make some faux wax seals with this. So you need a bowl of ice and some coins. I've got quarters, 50-cent pieces, and I even have a $1 piece. It's huge. And then I have an ice pack that's flat, so I can set things in the ice or on the ice. And then I've got these two things. I think I got them off Amazon. So let's set this aside and play. You need this kind of a silicone mat. Walmart has them, but wax paper would work too. But look, do not use cereal liners or anything plastic. Let me show you why. Learn from my mistakes. Isn't this one beautiful? Oh, too bad, so sad, because it is permanently stuck. Oh, and so is that one. I got to figure out what I can do with these. But the first thing I did was I used a little 1-inch punch and some stickers. I cut out some scrapbook paper with that punch. I also have dried flowers and these fake dried flowers. They're like on this clear plastic. And I have some real dried flowers. Look, that is a dried flower in there. So I have all kinds of things I wanted to play with today and show you. And those coins are going to sometimes make an imprint inside. Do you see that? Inside these little seals. So here I did use scrapbook paper and a piece of this glitter. Yeah, there's my 1-inch punch, and look, it's the exact size of a quarter. So you can cut out any scrapbook paper, and then you just plop glue, and it's trial and error as to how much glue. It depends on how big your glue gun is. And take your coin, place it on top, and push down till it oozes around the sides and makes a circle. Let's try the sticker. Just place the glue right on top of the sticker, and then grab your coin and make sure it fits. I got to use a 50-cent piece on this one, which means go back and add more glue. A 50-cent piece is going to take more glue than a quarter. And again, it is trial and error, so practice first. Here is a shiny gold piece of paper. Watch what this does. Oh, of course. You put your glue down. You use your coin and push it in. Now, let's see what happens with these. You do want to wait a little bit and let them thoroughly cool down. And you're going to get strings. Just pull them off. Use scissors, cut them off, whatever it takes. Pull that coin off. Put it back on your ice pack. And look, isn't that cute? Now, look at. You can see the imprint of that coin. Let's try this dried flower. We're just going to put the glue directly onto the top of the flower. And then we'll place our coin over it and push down. And you do want to push till the glue kind of comes out the sides. Let's see what this one ended up looking like. Always put your coins back onto your ice pack or in your ice bath. Now, let's see if we can see the marking from the coin. Not really. So each thing is going to be a little bit different. But look at the back is the paper. So you can glue it directly onto anything you want. You don't even have to use hot glue. So see these little fruit pieces? They're made out of clay. I think you can get them on Amazon. I'm going to try using some of that. And let's put it on a white piece of cut out scrapbook paper. I think it's actually craft paper. And we'll just place them kind of in random order on here. And we'll put our glue on top and then our coin and see if this works. All right, let's see. What does this one look like? Remember, this is the gold plain paper. Check it out. Okay, so plain paper is for sure going to pick up whatever's on your coin. That is so frigging cool. And the back's just paper, so again, you can glue it to anything. I love it. Love it. All right, the dried flower. Yes. Oh my goodness. Now with this one, the coin print doesn't come out as much, but this has got to be close to my favorite, is these dried flowers. How beautiful. Look at the other one. See how, oh, I love them. Love them. Let's try this kind of a flower on some scrapbook paper. Now that is a bigger, I want to say that's a 2-inch punch. And it's okay that the stem hangs off because we'll cut it off later. Just know that the bigger your surface, the more glue you're going to need. I do recommend using a full-size hot glue gun. Mine is a mini, and it made it really tough. But this one, I'm using the dollar coin. Now let's see what happened with this coin here. Oh my gosh, spider webs. Okay. See how that one's kind of tough to get off? Really, that means that either my coin was not cold enough or I didn't let it sit long enough. That's why we use the ice packs. Otherwise, those coins, they don't come off. I mean, it's seriously, trust me. All right, let's try this. It's a faux, it's a sticker that's supposed to look like a stamp. They have them at the Dollar Tree, guys. Some say love, thanks. Now I'm going to try this wax seal on there. And let's do this flower sticker. And then let's try these 2 flowers cut out of scrapbook paper. And then a white one with a quarter and more scrapbook paper. Okay, what is this? Now, so you cannot see what that little thing said because the wax seal had a pattern. Let's try just dropping some glue directly on our mat and see what happens there. I'll use my wax seal on this one. Okay, while that dries. Ooh, I love this. Okay, now the stem is sticking out, so we just have to cut it off with scissors. But that, how fun. So, try all kinds of stuff, guys. Don't limit yourself. Oh, look at that rose. Very pretty. That one's good too. And now, oh, nice. So the sticker is coming out at the bottom. I'll just cut it off. Okay. Ooh, pretty. Okay, the clear one. Look, you can see the stamp image, or not stamp, the coin image. That's kind of cool. Now, I do really like these clear ones that we just put the glue on the mat. I'm going to show you what we can do with that after I make a couple more, because there's actually quite a few options. Don't forget, put your stuff in ice. Very, very important. All right, see the clear? Look, grab some sort of metallic paint. You could use acrylic paint, but I don't know if it'd work as well. They do make pens as well that are gold. And look, just wipe it around the edge of the circle. We might need another layer. And then you just rub your finger over the imprint, and it will pick up the details of your wax seal or your coin. So see, it does need a second layer. Sometimes you got to let it dry and do a third layer. There we go. Isn't that cool? So the clear ones, that's fun. Maybe on this one, I'll put gold around the edge and see how it looks with the flower. I like it. You say, okay, great. But now what? We have all these wax seals that we've made. What do we do with them? Well, I'll show you a few things. And actually, my first easy idea that I love to do is take any journal that you've made, and you could incorporate one of your wax seals on the front, or let me untie this. I will put a link as to how I made this journal cover in the description box. It was a mass make, just a play day, having fun, and then I turned it into a journal. So there's actually, I think there's two videos, one making the cover and the other one putting everything together. So for this journal, it is not decorated or embellished at all. But what I like to do is I like to take wax seals and add them to a journal and just look through and see. That actually goes pretty well. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac, but you could use, see, check the back. This is paper. You could use any glue that will glue paper down. And I'm gonna put it in this upper corner and press down. And you could use hot glue because there's paper on the back. Now, if you use something that is not paper on the back of this and it's just the glue, the wax or the hot glue, be aware that when you use hot glue to glue it down, it will melt these again. So just be very aware of that. So that's our first idea. And you could put them on any page. I just think they look cute in there. So that is one idea. And then my next idea, grab a book page, doesn't matter what. All right, we have our book page, right? To fix that wonky edge where I ripped it, I'm gonna lay my ruler right there and just rip off that piece. I'm going to fold it over, not the whole way. You see, I've left a little there because we're making a side tuck to go into a journal. And then you could ink. Should we do that real quick? Now we'll take some glue and we're just gonna glue down this side and this side. And I am using Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. It dries a little bit slower than Art Glitter Glue, if you've had that. And so I prefer it when it is hot out. My bedroom, the room where I'm at right now, is kind of warm. I have the window open to get some fresh air. The window's there, so you can probably hear the birds. All right. Now what? Well, I think now we'll pull some lace. Basically, you can do anything to decorate this, but I was thinking pull some lace, and maybe I'll come right here at the edge and snip some off about there. And then I want to glue that down. Look at the lace and see which side's up. That one. And then we can choose a wax seal. I think that pink, it stands out more, doesn't it? We'll look at the back. Now this is not paper. It's the dried flower. So no hot glue for sure on this one. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. And then right about there. And then we'll set that aside to dry. But what we've got now is a page ready to go inside a journal. And there's a tuck spot. we would just, there's options. You could glue down the whole page to your journal page, or you could glue down 1, 2, 3 sides and have another pocket, or glue 1, 2, 3 sides and have a pocket here. Totally up to you, but that's what we have for that one. And now this one, I'm not going to worry about cutting the edge off because I want to make it into a belly band. Let's come here and fold it in half. Well, not quite in half, almost. And then fold this one over. And you know what I can use is some stick glue that I don't have next to me. There we go. Any stick glue for this works. You guys, do you have a favorite stick glue? I find that I'm going through it fast and I'm tired of paying, you know, $4 to $8 for one glue stick. I just don't know what to do. I mean, these are, in my opinion, I go through much glue. These are kind of expensive. This one's kind of expensive. The Prit brand is kind of expensive. I need something that works, but that's affordable. So we have that glued down. Now it's a little funky on the sides. I'm gonna cut that tip off and may as well do some on the bottom. Then that white stuff isn't there. And I will come around and ink. But again, I don't always ink stuff. Depends on my mood. What about you? And if you do ink, what is your go-to color? Like if you could only have one, what would it be? Would it be black, brown, purple, pink? All right, so we've got that. Now, I think I don't want to do another purple. Oh, I have an idea. Let's see how big this is. Right, I'm gonna cut this lace off here. And then I'm thinking glue that down and then that. And then maybe a big one. That's too big. That's cute. So the lace first. Glue that down. And that's right, then this. And close that up. Oh, I have an idea for this. I got this in a Happy Mail and I never use it. I've used it a couple times, but it's getting dry. So it's metallic gilding polish. Yeah, it's getting really weird, goopy, dry in there. But I have an idea. It is this light pink, kind of opaque. I have a little on my fingers. What if I come around the edges? Should have done this before gluing the circle down, but that's okay. And then, oh, and then come in with this. Well, because I didn't do a perfect circle, it is wonky. So we'll just do it like that. And then some glue. Might have to hold that down for a minute, but this lace that's white, it is kind of fun to get this gilding paste and gently go over bumps. I'll show you closer what it does. So look, we got some pink just on those raised bits. The rest stayed white. All right, so we have a belly band. Maybe I'll come and put a little bit of this pink here and there on the edges of this paper too. I think I have enough left on my finger. There's another idea. The other thing you could do is, where's my lid? If you have an envelope or something you've made that doesn't stick together, you know, it kind of wants to pop up. Let's see. Let's pretend that this was not quite staying down. Glue one right here, and it gives it just a little bit of weight to hold it down. And then, you know, you can open and close your envelope, your paper, whatever it is. If it's too thick, it's not going to do anything. But yeah. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you some inspiration as to what to do with these wax seals we made. Let me know in the comments if you plan to try them. And if you do, I'm going to put my email down in the description. Send me some pictures of your pretty wax seals that you made. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. God bless. And I shall see you very soon.